Hi guys, Miss Noodle here, bringing you a presentation on creating a climatograph. You have been assigned a climatograph. It looks something like this. The left-hand axis is the precipitation data, which shows the blue, which is the blue bars. And the right-hand side axis is temperature data, which is the orange line. And across the horizontal axis, we have the months. And so the first thing you got to do is read the data and fill in the data on your data chart. So temperature data goes, that's the orange line. I color coded this orange, goes in the first column, and then your blue data from the left-hand side axis goes in the second column. And you are going to click and hold all of this data, the titles too, everything, and click on the insert chart icon. And it does take it just a second to insert that chart. You will have a chart that appears in the middle, and then you'll have a chart editor on the right-hand side. And the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this chart so that it has its own sheet. So if you click in the right-hand corner of your graph and click the three dots that appear, we're going to move the chart. We're going to click Move to Own Sheet. And what that's going to do is create a tab at the bottom, which I will show you. It creates a tab at the bottom of the sheet, and it's called Chart 1. Okay, so it just moves it to another page in your spreadsheet. So if you scroll down and click Chart 1, this is what it looks like. And we're going to edit this. Nothing's in the right place. So the first thing we're going to edit is the type of chart. So go to Setup and make sure that you have a combo chart. And then we're going to customize the series. And first, we're going to customize the monthly precipitation. Okay, remember the monthly precipitation, if you look, it's got to go on the left-hand side, and it should be blue, and it should be shown as little bars or columns across the bottom. So we're going to change the format to columns because that's going to turn it into little bars. And we're going to change the color of those bars to be blue. And I do want that data to appear on the left axis. All right, so that customizes that one. And then we're going to customize the monthly temperature. Now, remember, this goes on the right-hand side vertical axis, and it should be an orange line. So we're going to make that on the right-hand side and a line. So we're going to do line. We're going to change the color to orange, and we're going to tell it to put it on the right-hand side axis. Okay, so now it looks more like your graph. We can close the series tab. We're done with that. But we do need to change the scale on our axis a little bit. Our horizontal axis scale should be fine. That's just the months. But we've got a vertical axis, which is the left-hand side axis for precipitation. And we got a right-hand axis, which is the temperature. So if I look over here at my left-hand side axis for precipitation, it goes from 0 to 50. So I need to edit that. We need to go from 0 to 50. So my minimum amount on that axis, scroll down just a little bit, my minimum amount on that axis is 0, and my maximum is 50. Okay, and that changes the scale of that axis. It looks a lot more like it should. So I can close the vertical axis, but we do need to edit the right vertical axis. So let's look at the temperature data. My temperature data goes from -60 to 40. So I'm going to put in as the minimum -60, and as the maximum, I'm going to put in 40. And I just type in these boxes, okay, and immediately changes that scale. So it really should look a lot more like your climatograph. All right, and you can close that right vertical axis. The last thing you need to edit is just the titles. So your title text should be the name of your city and the country that it's in. So if I look on mine, I am in Stuttgart, Germany. So I am going to chart title here and type in Stuttgart, Germany. And if you want to put a subtitle on it, you can even do that. If you want to say what biome you're in, you could put in a subtitle. This is a temperate, deciduous forest biome.